So, and now we look at the practical first case. It's a 10-year-old boy, Brian. He's suffering from an coryza for 2 days, acute otitis, earache, first on the left-hand side, now on the right. He's febrile, pale, weak, and he has his right ear covered with his hand. I see a deeply red eardrum on the right. The left eardrum is drawn in and dull. That's the status after the infection. The nose is dripping and the throat is slightly red. And on touching the red ear, the patient twitches back, sort of shrinks, sort of shirks back, sorry. It's a banal story. That's what we see every day, several times. And what would you give? What remedy would you prescribe? What do we do now? We'll repertorize, first of all. Repertorize this case with the help of polarity. Polar symptoms. Polar symptoms are symptoms which also have the opposite. That's the side relation. Currently, the right ear is affected, is painful, worse from touch, worse from pressure, better on lying. The patient is thirstless, is hungry. That is not always the case. When the parents say when the child is ill, they say the child is hungry. I find that very remarkable. It's unusual, and you have to ask then. And they said, well, yes, he really is more hungry than usual. That's hence the exclamation mark. And he is irritable. So we repertorize with the polarity analysis. We only put in the polar symptoms. They're all polar. You can see here the patient's symptoms, and at the bottom you can see the polar symptoms, the opposite of what's written at the top.
Here, right side, touch worse, pressure worse, lying position better, thirstless, hunger, and irritability.
And you can see there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. A lot of remedies, they're not even all represented here, that share this symptomatology. You also see there are many remedies which are grey, with a grey background. Those are remedies with contraindication. I'll tell you later what a contraindication is. Specificity of the coverage of the patient's symptoms by a remedy, homeopathic remedy. And you can see here that Angustura is the highest polarity difference. Angustura in a middle ear infection. Does that make sense? Do you know this remedy? It's a small remedy, a rare remedy. Do you know it? I didn't know it. So you can say something. Now I'm not sure whether that's true if you know it. In any case, I can look into the Materia Medica and look it up. It covers all symptoms, all ear symptoms. We'll do this later on. There are 23 remedies which cover all the symptoms, but only 2 have no contraindications. Angustura is the first choice, Lachus is the second choice. And the guiding symptoms, hearing is guiding symptoms. We find the symptoms pain in the right and in the left ear, so there's change of sides. Then burning in the inner ear in the area of the tympanum, eardrum. That's not something he actually said. And then there's heat about the ears and on the face, both cheeks. Lacusis at night, pain in the red ear, pain, warm from outside, better and lying on the right side, ameliorates. Lacusis is right hand symptoms here. It's not like we always think it's only on the left. That's a bit ambivalent with the side relationships. Lacusis has right-sided symptoms. Lycopodium has got left-sided symptoms. And the pain is accompanied by throat pain. So, Angustura is probably the one that is matching with the higher polarity difference with prescribed Angustura. Anyway, here you can see the bark of Angustura. It's a Rutaceae plant. I prescribe Brian gets Angustura C200. I prescribe the remedy. He gets it right in the clinic and acts C200 as a backup to take home in case the pain doesn't get better within 6 hours. A marked amelioration is expected. What happens? Right after he has taken the remedy, there's a kind of heat in the right ear. Afterwards, the pain in the ear and the coryza disappear on the same afternoon. 2 weeks later, I see, and he can hear well. He has no pain anymore. The eardrum is normal. Here, look. This burning in the inner ear, in the area of the eardrum, that showed after the cure. This heat in the right ear, and then the earache goes away. It's fantastic how that goes through the symptomatology, even though the patient didn't explain this.